Hey everyone, Chad here, and welcome to some Crysis multiplayer I got. And, I picked this game up for the PS3, and right away, I was impressed. I mean, I had to wait out the storm right away, to see if people agreed with this game with PS3, because, like I said to myself so many times, that I never buy multi-platinum games, multi-platinum, or multi-console, or for that matter, if you guys don't know what I mean, for games for Xbox and PS3. I usually get them for the Xbox because they just seem like they ran better on launch days and just launch weeks for that matter. I waited out the storm a couple days. My friend Neely was like, "Hey, listen, Chad, you know this game, man, it runs fine." So it it really just convinced me to get it. I was just like, "All right, fine, I'll get it." So I got it for the PS3, and basically it was great. I mean, I have no issues with it at all. It ran fine for the first day I used it. Obviously, you can see, and I was really impressed by this game, guys. It was really nice to actually play a game. No issues, no party issues. I mean, we played with another friend of mine, Dan, and we had fun all night. It was no issues with maybe here and there hiccup, but it wasn't like so bad to a point where you could not play this game. And so I went to GameStop, I got this game, and the guy there told me that this game runs at 1080i or P, whatever the two. It actually runs in 1080, meaning most of the time when people go, "Oh, my games are running at full HD." Well, in reality, it's really not running in full HD, guys. It's actually most games run at 720p, and they won't really experience that. You know what I mean? Because it's only running at like half HD. This game runs at the full 1080p, and you can kind of really understand why. I mean, this is like a PC game. They kind of know their shit, if you get what I'm trying to say. So I've had really no issues to have frame rates right on top of everything. I have a hiccup here and there at frame rates, mainly because of lag and you're on multiplayer. You got to think of that, and all those issues. But basically, getting into this game. If you guys are asking, "Oh, what are you using?" and Chad, I'm using a Scar, and I'm not using any red dots on this. This is when I first started out, but I really got used to the iron sights on the Scar, so it wasn't really of a big issue with me. Um, this is definitely a different little unique way you can play this game. And if you guys haven't played Crysis for that matter yet, or haven't tried the demo and you realize, what is this game? I'm kind of in between. Should I get it? Should I not? It has a little bit of a different thing. It has a thing called stealth, and they have a little thing called armor in this game. And if you guys don't know what that means, basically, obviously, armor means armor. When you have this up, kind of protects you from some bullets, just for like a very brief, short of time. You can kind of take some bullets, eat them up, and obviously you have stealth, where it turns you into like a cloak type deal, and obviously your character comes see through, and you really can't really make out. You could still make out people in cloak, but it's really hard to catch on sometimes when you're running. You're rushing up the map, and if someone has it engaged, you can't really see the opposing teammates. But obviously, if your teammate or you is in cloak, it'll kind of glow either green or gold or something like that on your team, and you'll be able to see your guy on your team. So I mean, there's no issue there. But like I said, that's the little unique thing I will mention. Basically, it was like, that. I was like, wow, that's pretty unique, and I don't ever see that in a shooter. You have armor, cloak. I think once you get those down and you really find a way to become effective using those two together, you'll be a really good player in this game. When I first started out, I realized that headshots are very crucial in this game. If it almost feels like you need to go shoulder high, it almost feels like in your aiming, and I really got used to doing it. And usually I'm not a good aimer sometimes, I'm not really sometimes an accurate shooter in like a lot of shooters. I'm not really be able to spot on, get headshots like this. But in this game, I was really, really good at, getting headshots, especially for the first day I played it. And it was really doing pretty well getting headshots, getting a bunch of kills. I was really over like, at least 10 kills every single game all night. So, my aim was on, and I was just getting getter. I was getting better every time I was playing this game over, obviously I think, practice makes perfect. Is that the old saying? But, for you guys that don't really want to know a tactic, and you guys are like, oh, this guy keeps freaking launching these bullets at me. I die in 2 seconds. What the hell? You really want to try and do armor. Excuse me. You really want to try and do the armor. Maybe not cloaking's for you, but if you have a lot of armor, basically, what I mean, you activate that. That kind of gives you a shot, and maybe killing the guy from the chest down. You know what I mean? So that'll be something you guys can really think about doing. Maybe, maybe try to effectively use armor a lot. 'Cause some people actually just run around and shoot people like this. You know what I mean? Like, you run around, shoot, shoot, shoot. No armor, no cloak, no nothing. You just run around, think it's like a normal shooter, which I can understand that because a lot of games don't have this. So that was kind of unique. The customization in this game is amazing. Well, not amazing, but it's really unique, and it's not terrible. It is not bad. It's actually good. It has perks. Obviously, it's kind of like how every other game is, Homefront, Call of Duty, but it doesn't go too crazy on really throwing so much at you. You don't know what each one does. It makes it simple. It has a couple of new ones that I noticed that you don't really see in games often is Threat Tracer, and you guys might have seen it in this video already if you're watching my gameplay. And you see these little lines, or these little blue streak lines coming from like the map, and you're like, what is that? It looks something like a bullet, smoke, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's breaking wind. That's Threat Tracer, guys. And what that is say like someone's behind you and they really miss, or they hit you a couple times, they gotta reload, and they hide behind a wall. You can kind of spin around real quick, and you can kind of look where those bullets just came from, and it gives you an idea where your guy is, and it's really helped me a lot in my game, trying to figure out what these guys are, because sometimes you can't really pick up everything in this map, or sometimes, this environment really matches, in with people, so you really can't make out where they're coming from sometimes. See, like right there, look at, look at this guy behind me, I didn't even know that, so it really comes in handy. They still have, like, steady aim, that's called aim enhancement. They have jammer. They got a bunch of different ones you can you can customize whatever you feel like works for you. But I will say the maps in this game are just something else. I really did not find anything wrong with these maps. They were really something else. And this guy should have killed me. That was pretty bad. But like I said, these maps are great. I didn't have any issues playing them all night. And the environment looks absolutely awesome for the graphics and everything for this game. It looks great. Everything looks great about this game so far. The only thing I would say, like the host, you'll really definitely know who's the host in each game. Basically, the host only has the only 4 bars in the whole entire game. But other than that, guys, this game really runs smooth. It runs really nice. All thumbs up for this game so far for me, and it's a lot of fun. But I want you guys here to give you a little opinion on what you guys think. But other than that, we win. I go 14-5 in this, and that's it all that counts, right? Anyways, guys, this has been Chad, and you guys take care.